Krause here, and the book today is The Fifth Season, which is the first book of the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. Now, those of us who've been in the military or currently in the military like to use a word to express the absolute best in performance and or outcome, and that word is outstanding. We do not use it lightly. I use it here. The fifth season is outstanding. It's like I said, it's the first book, and it is a fantasy trilogy set in a land called the Stillness, which is ironically named because this land is anything but. It's a place that suffers from constant earthquakes and shakes of such magnitude that they periodically flatten everything and wipe out civilization after civilization. Each of these civilization-ending events called a season. Some of these seasons last decades. It's just definitely not a fun place to live, especially if you are born an orogene. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but an orogene is a mutant who can bring on devastating earthquakes that end entire civilizations with simply a temper tantrum. Or, if they've gone through the training, they can calm the faults and the breaks and the shakes in the earth so that the next civilization has the chance to survive and store up foods and materials in anticipation of another season happening. I mean, what a world! Now, this novel, the first one, focuses on three different orogenes at three different stages of life. The first is Damia, her wildly uncontrolled childhood. Then you go into Seonite's harsh and painful apprenticeship at the institute called the Fulcrum, under the brutal mercies of the Guardians, the ones who train them. And then Essun's old age, when an escaped Orogen has to leave by her wits to survive in an Orogen-hating society. Or it's not about that. Keep reading and you'll see. And you will keep reading because this is fantasy done right. There are no happy endings or noble intentions. There are nothing but agendas and politics and the cynical exploitation of powers and the inner urge some people have to do the right thing. You know, sort of like now. I was so impressed with this that I went right out and bought Jemisin's other trilogy, the Inheritance trilogy, or the 100,000 Kingdoms. Yes, good old catapult ammo right here. She has become my other Kate Elliott, and it doesn't hurt that the two of them are friends. D. Krause here. See you later.